Hey guys, I'm Shadow and I'm back with another video. Now for this week we are going to be taking a look at Xur's inventory. He can be found on Titan and you want to spawn in at the rig. So just follow me and I will take you to him. So you're going to hop on your Sparrow, go just over here, and you see the icon just pop up just down there. Hop off your Sparrow and you'll see that there is a thing here. And here is Xur. Let's see what he brought for us this week. So at first glance, this is a really good week. It has a lot of things going for it, and I would highly recommend everyone to pick up all of these just right from the beginning of the video. So let's dive into Sweet Business. So for Sweet Business, you have the Payday, larger magazine, increased accuracy while firing from the hip, polygon rifling, barrel optimized for recoil control, high caliber round, shots from this weapon knock target back further. Business time, holding down the trigger boosts this weapon's range, ready to fire, and automatically loads ammo pickups into the magazine. With composite stock, this weapon has a versatile dual purpose. This gun is like a mini Gatling gun, and it's really cool that this exists because they got rid of the light machine guns from Destiny 1, so this is as close as you're going to get to a machine gun. And because of that 99 round magazine, it is a very strong damage output and DPS on any ad and boss. Now it does say here it's a 360 round per minute, but don't let that fool you, as the perk up here states that holding down the trigger boosts this weapon's fire rate. So I think it's about when it hits, I think it's 30 bullets in, it hits its maximum fire rate, which then from then on you have 70 bullets going out way faster than 360 rounds per minute, which is just, your damage output is insane. And the fact that it's also a kinetic weapon makes it even better because you can just always have ammo for it. Now, is it the end-all be-all weapon overpowered? No. In PvE, it's average because you have to get that spooling up. So what I would usually recommend is, if you get this going, to pre-fire it before you go around a corner so you can have a better time at killing someone. In PvE, I'd almost say this is a must-have. Like, who else doesn't want a 99 round clip magazine that can just do insane damage against anything and take out shields and multiple ads at once with high caliber rounds to stagger them at the same time? So I personally think this is a must-have. You must pick it up and get it for your collection. So let's go take a look at the next one. Radiant Flux. This is the chest armor for the hunter, and its perks is Synapse Junctions. Quick successive attacks with arc staff increase its damage output and duration. Now when you look at this from the front, aesthetically it doesn't look that, cool kind of, and I'm just gonna do, my little check all the time. Yeah, even the best shader, okay, that makes it look a little bit better, but in all honesty, the aesthetic wise look of this isn't the best. But what the perk lacks in that, it makes up for this in PvE. PvP, it's not so much, because when you get a kill, it does extend the duration, but the damage will fall off because you'll have to search for your next target. But in PvE, for huge mobs, huge groups, even a consistent high health pooled named enemy or a boss, with a combination, I think it's 3 swings and a smash, you will constantly be staggering it and be doing its maximum damage output. And if this is on a nightfall with arc damage, this is top tier. Like, this is good tier regardless. I say this is like an 8 out of 10 because when you're using arc staff, it's really potent, because then once it gets double damage, you're going to be basically one-shotting anything until you hit yellow health, I would assume. Maybe some orange health, depending if they have shields or not. But it'll just be so easy to take out ads, and it extends the duration. It's almost like Mask of the Third Man with the skills tree set from Destiny 1 that increases its damage once you get a kill. It's really cool, and I think it's a top tier exotic for PvE, not so much for PvP. So let's move on to the next one. You have the Doom Fang Pauldron, the exotic gauntlets for the Titan. It is also for the Sentinel. So Horns of Doom. Shield bash melees kill, recharge shield throw. Melee ability kills, recharge sentinel shield super. So when it says shield bash melee kills, I'm assuming as soon as you get a kill with it, it instantly gives you back a shield, which makes this a really, really strong in PvE and PvP. PvE more so, I'd say it's tier 9 out of 10, just because as soon as you do that bash or you kill someone in the enemy, you get a shield back, you throw it. It can go through 3 enemies in one throw. So it's really powerful. You can constantly be getting a hit, get 2, whip 2, hit, get 2, throw them back. Now, melee ability kills recharge Sentinel Shield. Now, this is when you don't have your super and you have a fully charged melee. It's almost like, I'm going to say Minions of the Darkness perk. When you get that kill, it gives you that extra boost on the kill. That's pretty much what this perk's going to do. So, for PvP, I'd say that these are, I'd say a 5 out of 10. The only reason being is you have to rely on the melee kill. Throwing a shield does not count as a melee kill. So, you have to be up close. Yes, you can get those kills, which is fine, but you have to get them. And people are going to try to run away, they're going to try to shoot you, so it's going to be harder to take advantage of this perk. It's the only reason why I give it a 5 out of 10. Now, for PvE, this is a 9 out of 10. Just because of the fact that if you run into a group, you can constantly melee, throw, and take out 3 enemies with your shield. Melee, and throw. And even if it's against a high health pooled enemy, you can constantly hit them until it kills them. And then you get your shield back. So I highly recommend picking this up if you have your Sentinel Titan, just because of how potent this is in PvE. So definitely pick it up for your collection and give it a test. Let's move on to the next one. Winter's Guild gauntlets are for the Warlock, I mean. Now, Warlords Sigil. Eliminating enemies with melee attacks increase your melee damage. The one thing that this does not say is that the damage stacks. It can stack up to 5 times. So, I think it's in the gardens, in the raid, you have the yellow dogs you have to kill, and you have the red little dogs that just run around and interrupt you while you're trying to kill the yellow dogs. Now, the war beasts, I mean. So, if you melee 5 of them when they come after you, kill them, and you have a stack of 5 and you attack the dogs, you can kill them with just your melee. Like, that's how strong it is. So if you're in PvE, even if it's not the raid, if it's like a patrol or in a strike, these gauntlets are surprisingly strong. Now, you can use them on any warlock. It's not class specific, but I would highly recommend to use it on the Voidwalker just because of the Devour perk. So Devour perk, you proc it by either consuming your grenade or getting killed with your melee. It gives you 9 seconds until the cooldown is gone. If you kill something within that 9 seconds, it resets the timer and it gives you back your health. So you can literally walk into a group of enemies and you can kill all of them, get your health back each time. And when it stacks up to 5 damage, you can almost be one-shotting orange bar shielded enemies and doing massive damage to yellow bars just with your melee. And this is the other important thing, is it doesn't need to be fully charged. It just says eliminating enemies with melee attacks. So an uncharged melee will do the same thing. So in PvE, for the Warlock on Voidwalker, I give these a 9 out of 10. For any other subclass, for like the Dawnblade and the Stormcaller, I would give these a 6. Just because the Devour perk is such a strong perk set with these, it makes them top tier, in my opinion. But for the other subclasses, I highly wouldn't recommend using them. For PvP, again, you got to rely on the melee attacks, and you have to kill the person. So you're not really going to see much use of that, since the damage on melees have been pulled back from Destiny 1. It takes 3 melees to kill someone. So I wouldn't really recommend this in PvP. I give it about a 3 out of 10 for PvP. But that's just my opinion. If you can find a use for it, you're more than welcome to. And that's going to be it for the video, guys. Hit the like button, leave leave a comment down below if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you're new to the channel and want to see more Destiny 2 content. Take it easy, Guardians. Shadow out.